So are we live? I can see that we are live.
Oh, it's setting up now. 2 minutes.
It says it's live already. Yeah, we are.
We are live now.
We are live.
I will start the recording now. Oh, it's setting up now. 2 minutes.
It says it's live already.
Yeah, recording also started now.
Okay. Yeah, we are.
We are live now. I will start the recording now.
Indu, you can close the YouTube link.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, and
Good, we can start.
let's start our event with a welcome speech by our Secretary Pugal Anbu. Please, Pugal, go ahead.
Thank you, Indu. Good evening, everyone. As many of you know, the San Francisco Bay Area Tamil Mandram celebrates its 40th anniversary this year. During its 40-year journey, Mandram achieved fantastic heights and did phenomenal things, such as being instrumental to a Tamil chair in UC Berkeley University and a Tamil chair in Harvard University. Tamil Mandram is the face of Tamil Indian diaspora in the Bay Area, and it acts as a bridge between us here in Bay Area and our folks in the Tamil Nadu. Tamil Mandram is always on the front line to help its community members during the time of distress, disasters, and emergencies. All of these would not have been possible without the help and support and fatherly touch from the Consulate General of India, San Francisco. It has been our honor and privilege to work with various office bearers in SFO Consulate General throughout our 40-year journey. We are particularly pleased and privileged to have a great working relationship with Ambassador Sanjay Panda. He is friendly, approachable, and he instills a brotherly feel whenever we approach him. We are going to miss him soon, as he will be taking on with new opportunities and new assignments. On this occasion of bidding farewell to him, I welcome Honorable Consul General Ambassador Sanjay Panda, Honorable Deputy Consul General Mr. Rajesh N. Nayak, and office bearers of Consulate General of India, San Francisco. On behalf of San Francisco Tamil Mandram, I welcome office bearers of Federation of Tamil Sangams of North America, shortly known as FETNA, Greater Portland Tamil Sangam, Tamil Mandram, Sacramento Tamil Mandram, San Diego Tamil Sangam, Seattle Tamil Sangam, Arizona Tamil Sangam, to bid farewell to Ambassador Panda. San Francisco Bay Area Tamil Mandram look forward to have a great working relationship with our next Consul General of India. Thank you.
Now we would like to invite our Honorable Consulate General to speak.
Thank you very much. Vanakkam.
Welcome,
sir.
In fact, don't go by the name you see on the screen. So that is the name of my social secretary, Anjali. So I think you have named me here. I don't know how the name comes, but my name is Sanjay Panda. So don't get misled by it. Friends, I'm really touched that you have thought of giving me a virtual farewell. In fact, I was wondering that I may have to leave, in fact, without meeting many of you. But thanks to technology, that we could at least meet. I know that these are very difficult times. In fact, when the announcement was made that I'll be leaving for Turkey to take up my assignment there as the next Indian ambassador, I knew that it was a little premature for me to be leaving from here. But as I mentioned in another event, I think when we are like foot soldiers. So when the general orders, you just march. So without asking any questions, that it's a very important relationship. And I'm really, I feel honored that my government has entrusted me, has faith in my ability to entrust me with this responsibility. But at the same time, there is so much of unfinished agenda here that I would like, I feel bad that I'm leaving so much behind for my successor to take over and finish this. But there is a continuity. And in fact, our team is here. I'm happy that the Deputy Consul General, Rajesh Naik, and Consul Community Affairs, Sumati Rao, they have been working very hard, and the entire consulate team at this time when, this evacuation process is going on now. And we have to continue and continue to keep working with our friends in the Bay Area. As you know, San Francisco is India's largest consulate anywhere in the world by both in terms of the geographic area. It covers 11 states and the Federal Territory of Guam, and also in terms of the number of Indian diaspora, which is 1.45 million. So it's a huge, huge charge, and I feel that we always feel that we don't have enough human resources at the consulate, but then we feel happy that the entire community, the entire Indian community and the Indian diaspora, the kind of cooperation and support that we receive actually make us a huge organization. We feel proud that we work and we are associated with you all. In fact, I'm really touched by this gesture by the community, and I really, really value this quite a lot. Thank you very much. With these words, I will stop here and we'll interact for some more time. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your wonderful speech. And now I would like to invite Mr. Sundar Kuppuswamy, President of Federation of Tamil Sangam of North America, to give vote of thanks now. Yeah.
Honorable Ambassador, Consul General Sanjay Panda, Deputy Consul General Mr. Nair, Mrs. Sumati Rao, President of Bay Area Tamil Mandram, Meena Sundarabandyan, Office Bearers of Bay Area Tamil Mandram, Presidents and Office Bearers of other Tamil Sangams, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to all of you. We have assembled here to bid farewell to Ambassador Sanjay Panda. He's done an excellent service right here in San Francisco. FETNA and Tamil Sangams, other Tamil associations, we work very closely with the Embassy of India in Washington and the consulates in San Francisco, New York, and other places. As a matter of fact, we had a huge international conference for Tamil research last year, and through the embassy and consulates, we invited President of India and the Prime Minister of India. And they couldn't make it, but Prime Minister of India sent us a nice greeting on the occasion of the International Tamil Research Conference in Chicago. Last year, Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Mr. Edappadi Palaniswamy, visited USA. He attended meetings in New York and San Francisco, and the consulate in San Francisco did a wonderful job in coordinating with Bay Area Tamil Mandram and all the Tamils and other entrepreneurs in the Bay Area. Thanks to the Consulate General and Ambassador for all the great efforts. Also, during this difficult time of COVID-19, Ambassador and the Consulate General Office in San Francisco have been helping us tremendously in all aspects. So much of work needs to be done. So many people are stranded here. So many people, Tamil Americans here who are citizens, need to travel back to India. Bay Area Tamil Mandram has done excellent work coordinating with the Consulate General. We really thank the Consulate General of San Francisco, And at this time, we would like to bid farewell to Ambassador Sanjay Panda. We will definitely meet somewhere else some other time, and we wish him all the best in his endeavor in Turkey and beyond. Hopefully, we'll meet again in Washington some other day. Thanks, and have a great time in Ankara and beyond. Ambassador, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really touched by all the kind words. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sundar Kuppuswamy. Now I would like to invite Meena ji from Seattle Tamil Sangam to give her vote of thanks to Mr. Sanjay Panda.
You have to unmute, Meena ji.
Seattle Tamil Sangam, Meena ji.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Namaste ji, namaste. We are from Seattle Tamil Sangam, and we would like to thank you ji for your excellent work as a Consulate General in our area. And we are very proud of your work, continuous work, and we are thanking our native roots and advocate for our culture. Here, we also created such a welcoming environment for Tamilians. We are so thankful for that. And we wish you all the very best for your future endeavors. And once again, thank you for all your hard work that you have done to bring us together as a Tamilians in America. And thank you, Tamil Mandram. And please stay safe, all of you. And thank you for the wonderful opportunity in the pandemic time. And it's a great way of send off Sanjay Pandey ji. And thank you so much for your kind word for us, ji.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Meena ji. Now I would like to invite Saravanan Subramaniam from Arizona Tamil Sangam to give his speech.
Good evening, dear Honorable Consulate General of San Francisco, Sri Sanjay Panda ji, and Deputy Consulate General, and Sumati ji from the Office Bearers of Consulate. On behalf of Arizona Tamil Sangam, we would like to thank you very much for all your services that you have shown to the community. And in fact, even just today, we wrapped up a big graduation for schools in Arizona under Muthukumar and his team of teachers and principals. It's a broad community here to enlighten with the language, culture, and all that we could do. And that's, in fact, with the consulate's interaction, even though it's minimal with us, but we feel proud to be part of the community and that you're representing all the Indians and American Indians with Indian origin on all the help that you can afford to. In fact, myself had a personal experience a few years back in Consulate General of India in San Francisco when I had emergency with my mother-in-law and to go, and was very, very thoughtful and well taken care. And really, as a team, you are all supporting the whole community in all the multiple ways that you can support us. So from Arizona, we have almost, the Sangam has been here for 30 years, and the relationship we have built up with the consulate is it's marvelous. And all the credit goes to the Consulate General office, Consulate General G, Sanjay Panda ji, and everybody in the office to your continued support and also your service to community here. And during this crisis time, I think we are all trying to be safe and sound with health, and with your support to all the stranded people to get them where they need to be, and all the support you're giving is so appreciable. And on behalf of Arizona Tamil Sangam, we would like to thank you and also wish you the very best in your future assignments in Turkey, and enjoy the Turkish delights. they call it. And we would like to have, continued support, continued relationship with the Consulate General Office in San Francisco. Thank you so much. Have a good time.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Indu, you are on mute. We couldn't hear you.
Oh, sorry, actually. And now I would like to invite Sacramento Tamil Mandram Gopiji to talk now. Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Honorable General Ji. It's very welcome here, and we are welcoming you on behalf of Sacramento Tamil Mandram. And I would like to, what you can say, remember some of the incidents with you. Like I've been to SFO airport like last week, and I saw how you are welcoming each and every person who really want to go to India, and they are sitting like hoping they are going to get the seat, and nobody is ready to leave. But you went to each and every person, and I saw how you had a conversation with them, and everybody is depressed and they are in tension and everybody want to go, and you are asking the reason and you are giving explanation how it is not possible to accommodate each and every one. And it's a very good gesture, and people really, they are convinced the way you spoke. And somebody I know, they started argument with you, but still you are not lost and you are not losing your attention, and you are still humbly, even though I see their other faces, they are very, very arrogant, but still you are trying to keep yourself calm and giving the explanation. That guest is really awesome. And even I saw one girl, she want to debate with you, and you said, please wait, once the flight leaves, I'll come back to you, I'll have a debate. So the way you spoke to each and every person is really marvelous. I really impressed. Even I could not, even the, what you can say, people with this Consular General position coming down and talking to the people, I really impressed, sir. This is the way we need to, what you can say, lead by the example, and you have done it. Really, we are going to miss you in this time. And thanking you again on behalf of the Sacramento Tamil Mandram.
Thank you so much. You have mentioned something which has really hurt me. When I see that so many desperate people want to go back to India, because everybody has some problem or the other. 40,000 people, when 40,000 people register and we have sent only 10%, 4,000. What do you do? I mean, this is such a desperate situation, and it's not in our hands. And everybody has some problem or the other. So although we try to be as transparent, as open, but somebody gets it and somebody doesn't.
Yeah.
And it's really, really very difficult.
Yeah,
No,
even when,
in fact,
I don't. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
No, I was saying that this was something which was very difficult for me for all the 4 flights. In spite of telling people not to come, they come to the airport, and then you need to speak to them. But I feel really sad that at that moment I wished, there was 10 flights that you could just put people in and go. But then I also used to tell people that if I were in your shoes, I would stay safe where I am and I would not travel. So, and I used to tell them that, look, even both my sons are in the US, they're not going back. So where are you going? But anyway.
Yeah, the way, even the same example you are given to them, somebody's asking question, nobody knows, there is no answer for that question, and you put the same thing, hey, put you me in my shoe and tell me what you could do, and he does not have any answer, he have only questions. Thank you, sir. Thanks the way you handle it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gopi, and thank you, Mr. Sanjay Panda. And now I would like to invite Mr. Anandan from Greater Portland, Tamil Mandram.
Sure. Vanakkam, Ambassador Sanjay Panda and Vice Consul Mr. Rajesh and Sumati ji. Namaste. It's great to see my friend at Sacramento showcase the empathy and compassion that you showed last week. It's such a pleasure to hear that. I wish I could have brought a load of bouquet for you in person and give you for that gesture that you did. But trust me, a lot of people from Portland are actually watching the live stream with me. And, thank you, first of all, whatever you do. The need for consul and empathy is never important than now in the changing times, in the situations like that we are, the situation that we just described. India and USA is not just two largest world democracies. It also holds the two largest capitals in the world, as we know. The human capital in India, right, with the young, educated, energetic demography that in India, right, that the future is in the hands of youngsters, and the way that we are all going to innovate and bring changes to the world, right? Those people need resources, and those capital is in America. So as you said, manning a post represented by 1.45 million people from India, it's not an easy job. I myself have seen how every single time the consulate handles whenever there is an emergency. I speak with a lot of people here in Portland, and how they apply and how their cases are dealt with. Thank you so much to you, sir, and to everyone in your office for the way that you've been handling and all the support that you've been providing. We wish you luck. We wish you a great time in Turkey. I was reading through your profile. I believe you were in Seychelles last time. And I've seen that from your profile that you've gone all around the world. And we wish Turkey treats you really well, and the Turkish delight that my friend in Arizona was mentioning. We hope you love it. Wish you good luck in all that you do. And once again, thank you everyone at your office for whatever you do. Wish you good luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your kind words.
Indu, once again, Indu. Hey, you thanked me for Arizona, right? For Turkey Delight. I'm thanking you on your behalf. You said you want to give a flower bouquet to our Consulate General in the office. I just took a moment of break, went to my garden, got some couple of roses for them.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you
Awesome.
so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's very timely. Thank you, Saravanan.
Thank you.
Okay, now I would like to invite our San Francisco Bay Area Tamil Mandam's convener, Santi Kadirejan, to give vote of thanks to Mr. Sanjay Panda.
Shanti, you're on mute, I believe.
Shanti?
All right. Vanakkam, Thiru Sanjay Panda. I would personally like to appreciate all the hard work and diligent effort that you have put into working with Bay Area Tamil Mandram. It was your persistent hard work and passion that has given us a fruitful result eventually. On behalf of all the Bay Area Tamil Mandram members and our executive committee, I would like to thank you for your services for the past year and a half. We are grateful to have hosted the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu through Bay Area Tamil Mandram, and you are one of the leads, and we understand and value your contribution in bringing this project to fruition. We also wish to record our deepest appreciation for the enormous contribution of your hard work and your great support played in bringing our Honorable Tamil Nadu Chief Minister to Bay Area. We also value the contribution you made to meet up with American industrialists during the visits of our several honorable ministers to Bay Area for our Tamil Nadu state's progress and growth. You are the bridge for business relationship between Tamil Nadu and America. I would like to mention about your help to help out our folks during the COVID-19 pandemic. There were some without OCI who had to travel under emergency situation, and you helped to expedite the travel with same-day e-visa. Last but not the least, during this COVID-19 pandemic, there were so many questions and confused minds, and you took real time to answer every question. Any query or question sent during this pandemic, you shot back the answers the same day. The Tamil community greatly appreciate all your help and support. Nandri and Vanakkam.
Vanakkam. Thank you so much, Antiji.
Thank you.
And Sarvananji, I did get the flower. Thank you.
That's nice.
That's nice.
I only changed the colors a little bit.
Color change.
Much time it reached here, but it's okay.
That's so
that
nice.
means, Ambassador Panda, you must have a teleportation machine or something.
See, this is going to be the new normal now.
Yes.
Right.
Actually, so you see, it doesn't matter if I'm in Jackson Street in San Francisco or in Ankara. So it's the same thing.
Our love is always love. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pandaji, I made a request earlier that you should come to Washington at a later stage. You know, we want you physically, not virtually.
I was telling this to Sumati. In fact, after the last meeting, I said I have been working since the age of 19. I was straight out of. I graduated a little early, so at the age of 19, I completed my graduation, and I had my first job as a campus. It was a campus recruitment. I was management trainee with the Shriram Group. You know, the fan sewing machine, Usha Shriram Group. So I joined them as management trainee advertising. So since then I've been working. So I'm waiting for the time when I actually attend to a few things that interest me. So Turkey is going to be my last assignment. And after that, I'm going to Demit office, and I want to attend to a few things that I have interest in. Plus, in between, go interact with people, probably go to universities, give a little talk, interaction. So that's what, but in my terms. So, and we'll try to do something for the society if I can with my wife. I mean, that's what I intend to do. So, but wherever we are, we would definitely remain connected. Thank you. Thank you for your thoughts. That's wonderful.
So Ambassador Pandaji, you mentioned going back and giving back to the society. So do you have plans to go back to Orissa? And
yes, in fact, I intend after I retire, initially we're thinking shuttling between Delhi and Orissa, but then finally, I think it would be better to settle down in one place. And, you know, the state of Orissa is actually doing quite well, and the city of Bhubaneswar is shaping up beautifully. Every time I go there, I see it's become such a wonderful place. So that's my ancestral home. So I'll probably go back there and really look forward to it.
Fantastic.
And I've traveled around the world, but there's so much to see in the country. So I intend traveling around the country as well. It's a different fact that I have traveled around quite extensively in Tamil Nadu. So I have traveled around extensively. In fact, by road, right till Kanyakumari, Madurai, Rameswaram, the interiors, the hills, everywhere. In fact, once I traveled for about 3 weeks in Tamil Nadu only.
Wow. So you better had idli and sambar for sure.
And what speciality that you see about Tamil Nadu and Tamil people that when you traveled?
No, you see, I'm talking about 1980s. In fact, I'm talking about the year was 1986 when a friend of mine and we decided because we were embarking on a change in our careers. So we thought, let's move around in South India. So we took off, and in fact, we spent most of our time in Tamil Nadu, and then went to, of course, in Karnataka, only went to Mangalore, Mysore, and then went to Kerala. So that was a huge, long trip. In fact, we were discussing the other day with my friend. There was a Hindi film called Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. I mean, if you people know, I mean, so it was like some friends that move around in Spain. So that was the kind of thing which we had done at that point, but that was one of the most enjoyable things. But yes, in Tamil Nadu, I mean, I've gone to places which people only think of. I mean, that was the time I'd seen Meenakshi Temple. I'd gone all the way to, Rameswaram, then drove to Kodaikanal, and also from Kodaikanal took a different road to come to a place called Palni.
Yeah.
Palani.
We took a big circuit around. So that was a very interesting experience. But of course, I mean, Tamil Nadu is changed. After that, I visited, during my last assignment in Delhi, when I was heading the Indian Ocean Region Division, Sri Lanka was part of my charge. So a huge problem with the fishermen issues and a lot of problem with the Sri Lankan Tamils and all that. So that was under my charge. So in that context also, I traveled quite extensively in Tamil Nadu. So I had some good experience. Yes.
Ambassador
Very
Panda, I just
interesting.
wanted to, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say, you mentioned traveling through Tamil Nadu villages. I just wanted to say, Ambassador Z, I brought the village deity for you to wish good luck behind me.
Ah, yes.
Nice.
I know.
Thank you. Thank you. In fact, I remember during that trip also, went to Mahabaleshwar, and from Mahabaleshwar to then Pondicherry. Now you call it Puducherry. So went there, visited the ashram, Aravinda ashram, and Auroville. So that was a wonderful, wonderful trip.
Very nice to hear that.
So we
Ambassador
always
Panda,
like-
in terms of social life in San Francisco, what do you like the most and what do you enjoyed the most so far in San Francisco area?
No, I actually, this is what, when I got posted to San Francisco, which was, as I say, I wanted to come here. In fact, some people say that, why did you come to San Francisco and not take an ambassadorial assignment? So it was my second ambassadorial assignment, which I was supposed to go. And I said no to it and requested for coming to San Francisco because I wanted to have a new role, work with the community, hobnob with the Silicon Valley, see how things will happen. But at the same time, I was looking forward to the Californian weather, the sunshine, the golf course. I wanted to play golf, but after coming here, I realized I never went to the golf course even once. So we had a very, very tight schedule here. In fact, all of us, Rajeshji and Sumati are here, but they all know that such was the pressure on us that we really didn't have any time to engage in many things that we wanted to. But yes, but I can tell you that given the huge charge, I did get to travel to different areas under my charge. So that I got to see quite a lot of places. So that's something, which I did. See, Alaska, Hawaii, Guam, these are all under my charge. So I got to see these places, which I don't think I would have, Hawaii, yes, but Alaska, Guam, I don't think I would have ever visited had it not been in this current charge. And also to, it was an experience to visit Montana as well. So,
So we also wanted to hear your, about after you travel. So Sumati ji is here, Rajesh ji is here. So what would be the new team? How it's going to?
Yeah. After I leave in a few days after my departure, actually I've been waiting since the last 2 months because the flights are not there. But in a sense, which was good because I think it was good that the team had to be there when all this, there was so much of problems which were happening and the evacuation exercise had to be done. I'm happy that I could be present at that time. But as soon as the flights resume, I'll be leaving sometime, maybe in the next 10 days or so. But after a few days after I leave, my successor would be coming, already identified. His name is Dr. T.V. Nagendra Prasad. He's a seasoned diplomat who has been ambassador in one of the Central Asian republics, and he will be joining very soon. So he is now he heads the Gulf division in the Ministry of External Affairs. So is experienced with consular matters. So which is a good, which will be very good when he joins here. So of course, till that time, till he comes, Rajesh and Sumati will be holding the fort here. So I'm sure there will be continuity. There will be continuity. Yeah.
They are already doing a great job following up with all the messages that we send through WhatsApp or social media or mail. So we're really happy about that. Yes, they're also like from morning. Your team is fully with back-to-back interviews. I don't know how we are all managing, but yeah, it's really nice to see all that energy every day. Every night. I don't know if you're sleeping or something, but it's really...
No, we are actually, our team when working from home also, during the period when people are working, I said they become much more productive.
That's true.
Saving 3 hours, if people come from San Jose to San Francisco, 1.5 hours, going back 1.5 hours, those 3 hours extra they could put in.
Yeah.
And then, of course, people are not looking at the watch. They worked. I could call people at 1 o'clock in the night, and then they were working and immediately responding. When I send a text, "Are you still awake?" Then immediately it comes back, "Yes, sir." So they were taking pride in the work which they were doing, which is phenomenal. And actually, Rajesh and Sumati, they really have motivated everybody, their team, so that they're all. I've never seen this. Actually, they have really risen to the occasion when the need. So I'm quite proud of the team. But then it's the community also, the kind of support we have got from the community, which is phenomenal. My only thing which I felt sad that there were flights to almost all destinations. We couldn't get one for Chennai from here. That's because the government of Tamil Nadu didn't want immediately people coming in because the situation was getting a little bad. But in the additional flights, there is a flight to Chennai, which is, of course, going from the East Coast. So not from San Francisco, but it will be a Pan-American flight. So people from this area could also take the flight. And of course, we are also thinking of now, probably this is what we are hearing, that the bookings for these evacuation flights henceforth will be by direct online booking with Air India. So that will not get into the picture. Only thing is that they have to be registered. They have to be registered, because we come to realize we are actually, it's very difficult to do justice to everybody. So many, as I mentioned, out of 40,000, only 4,000, 10% have gone. So maybe we are waiting for the decision. Whatever is the final decision, will abide by this. But in case Air India is to do the booking, then people have to really, those who are immediate, there's so much of pressure, they should be alert and get the booking done before the flight fills up, and it will fill up very fast.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, please go ahead.
No, I was just saying thank you very much for doing this, and I'm very happy, and I feel honored, and in fact, since morning today, since 9 o'clock, I've been on the video conferencing since morning. So I'll, after this, I'll go to the last one. So so this will be a very almost continuous non-stop 11 hours of video conferencing today.
Oh my God. You must be really tired.
No, it's I'm very happy actually, to tell you the truth, because I was actually thinking that I'll have to go back with a heavy heart, not to in fact meet anybody before leaving. But although I'm not meeting physically, but this is going to be the new normal, as they say. in fact, in future. And this is more efficient way of meeting also.
Yes.
And I was
agree.
telling somebody there are so many events which are happening, and to go to South Bay, to spend 1 hour there, I have to spend 3 hours on the road. So,
Agreed.
this way
Imagine
would be more productive. We would have left less carbon footprint. We would have done. It would have been a big contribution to the nature, and we would have achieved what we intended to achieve.
Exactly.
So this is we have to take advantage of the technology.
Right.
Very great points there, because from Arizona, even though we interact with Meena, I pretty much with her and Bay Area and multiple Tamil Sangams, and we are thinking in future with like this group, all the West Coast, Meena is arranging this kind of conference thing. Maybe whenever we need, we can have a nice 30-minute, when
Absolutely.
Sumathi and the Rajesh and the teams have
Absolutely. And that is actually more efficient. That's actually more efficient. They could do it, and we really save the travel time also.
Exactly.
And meet more people, and that discussions are more productive. So
thank you.
We
Thank you
really
so much.
focused on all the San Francisco consulate area, Tamil Mandrams, and then we really tried hard to bring in more, San Diego also accepted, but unfortunately they were not able to join. So I would also express their, kind thank you to consulate office, because they wanted to join, but they were not able to come into the Zoom session today. But San Diego Tamil Sangam did mention that they are very thankful for the CG office. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that also.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So with your permission, we can finish this session. And
Definitely.
I really appreciate, the kind words that you had to say.
So we also wanted to, one last thing I wanted to say from our Tirukkural, Thiruvalluvar poet had written, as he had mentioned, Tinai Tunai Nandri Seyinum Panai Tunaya Kolvar Payan Therivar, which means though the benefit conferred by a small, be as small as a millet seed, those who know its advantage will consider it as large as a palmyra fruit. So I would also, that is really very apt for you, CG sir, because I have sent emergency request late night, and I would always see your reply maybe in 30 minutes. That would be like late night 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m. But you would have replied like asking for, what is the details, and you would have forwarded already to your team. And that is the spirit you had. You never bothered about the time. You always bothered about the right help at the right time, which is a great thing. And I have never seen such an enthused team as well. Rajesh ji is also the same spirit is with him, and Sumathi ji, anyone you call from your Anjali ji, anyone, they were all on top of whatever you were instructing them, and then they were helping us so much. So we really thank from our heart, and then thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Meena, for
Thank you,
connecting
everybody.
me.
Yeah, thank you, Meena. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
நம்ம அப்படியே கண்டினியூ பண்ண போறோமா?
See you. It's very nice to meet you, sir. See you.